Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you are subscribed, if you're not, please consider subscribing to the channel to help me out and help out this build. So in today's video, what we're gonna try and do is get the bed off and maybe start knocking out some of the frame, not the frame, I'm sorry, about the cab, getting the cab off of the truck, at least strip down the interior if I have time before this rain is supposed to hit. I wanna get a lot done today. Like I do every day. We're really happy that we got the motor out. However, we did find a little bit of problem with the motor. It is not the original 283 like I had hoped. Unfortunately, it is a 305, which a lot of people don't like, but I think with this build, we're okay with that. We're gonna rebuild the 305 and just keep it like a nice daily driver style pickup truck, nothing too crazy. I don't need horsepower. I just need a little bit of torque, you know, something that can be driven around, used, and kind of abuse a little bit. Maybe not the motor wise, maybe the bed, you know, take it out, drive it around. Not going to take it to a concourse kind of thing, you know, take it to the, you know, the shop, take it to, you know, all around, maybe get some, you know, gravel dropped in the bed, travel around. So we're going to start taking off the bed, and then we're gonna start maybe taking apart part of the cab. Did find a little bit of a crack on the frame, not a big deal. It's right at the very front, like right out here. So not a big deal. Easy little quick weld, we'll get that fixed. One, I need to learn how to weld, but that's coming hopefully in the future. Get that knocked out, we're gonna sandblast it, we're gonna continue on with the project. That will not be today. I don't have any of the sandblasting stuff yet. So let's get knocking on this bed and let's get it ripped off before this rain comes. Here's our 305. Looks pretty good. We're gonna try and get it on an engine stand maybe later today if the rain rolls through. But right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start working on getting the back end off, like I said, and work on getting this done. So we've been rained out for a little bit of the day, as you can see, and it is still trying to rain even though it is completely sunny outside, which is kind of crazy. We did get the rear tailgate off, but that's been about it so far. A lot of the bolts here are rusted, which is going to make this a really big pain in the butt. So what we're going to do now is try to start getting some of these other bolts off. I had to grind a little bit on those for the step sides, but these are gonna be a pain in the butt. Plus there's not a lot of good metal. Like there's some good metal on this, but behind this is gonna be all rotted, which is unfortunate. So this might have to, the bed might need to get replaced altogether. But we're gonna keep trying to get it all off. If the rain would stop, it would be great. As you can see, the bumper is off. So the bumper's off, we got the tailgate off. So it hasn't been all of a loss today. I still am gonna keep trucking along and see if I could get more of the bed off. It's gonna be a struggle, it's gonna be a long day, but I think we might be able to get it off, but I kind of doubt it at this point, but I'm gonna keep trying. It's 4 o'clock, so still a lot of daylight to go, so still a lot of ability to get a lot of the parts off to where they need to go. So let's hope we can keep going and keep trucking and maybe we get this whole bed off. So let's get to work. So we're still working at it. We're having a little bit of trouble getting the left step side off, which is proving to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. I got like 3 or 4 more bolts to go, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of running out of steam for today. Might turn into a 2-day job getting this whole bed off. It is really kind of a pain, a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I'm gonna keep trucking for a little bit longer and then probably give up, and you guys will get a closing if I just do decide to give up. But we are making progress. We have the rear bumper off and the rear tailgate off, which is pretty cool, and a couple bolts from that off. Not a huge win for today, but that's a little bit. So we're gonna keep on trucking just for a few minutes longer and see if I can get that front step side off on the left, and then call it quits for the day. So stay tuned and we'll follow up at the end. So in fact, did get the side step for the driver's side off finally, after like 3 hours of hard labor on it. A lot of broken bolts, so some grinding, some sawzalling, if you want to call it that, just to get those out. I'm a little hard of hearing right now, but that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I'm glad you guys have stopped by to watch. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Any comments are greatly appreciated, good, bad, or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Help me out as much as you can with this. I love getting your feedback. I love hearing from you guys. If you love it, you hate it, I really don't care. As long as you're letting me know how you feel about it, I like the feedback. So guys, make sure you stick around for the next video, and that'll do it. Have a great one, guys.